We must be objective. Sentimentalism will not take the country anywhere. Our culture of loving presidents who have finished their work does not take us anywhere.
What about the culture of once beaten, twice shy?
If you look keenly, every president who has already finished their work in Kenya is the most loved president. Kibaki was the first president to have the headline, Kibaki must go. It was barely, I think, a year into the Kibaki's presidency. The headlines read, Kibaki must go. So the problem is, and that's what I was telling you, that when you look at our why we behave like this, at the end of the day, we must not always think that democracy just only means that our right for us to always complain about everything, because that's what we reduce democracy to. The United States is democratic as well. But the Republicans, when they're in office, they do what they have to do. The Democrats, when they're in office, they do what they have to do. What the Republicans do when the Democrats are in office is to promise the people that, you know what, we will be able to do this better when we get in. They don't stop them from doing it at the end of the day. They don't stop them. But the problem with us is that we want to stop everything from happening and then later also complain that nothing happened at all. Every time that government is able to put in place something that is going to be meaningful to the people, that thing has to happen. All of us agree that there is a problem at JKIA. A journalist has always filmed JKIA leaking. That is a common problem. When government wants to fix it, it must be let to be fixed. When we're talking about the matters of the SGR, all of us agree that people have been sleeping on the roads. When something is being done about it, it must be let to be done about. All of us from the Kibaki administration, the Uhuru administration, which I was part of, promised universal health care. This is the only one that has been able to actually put it up. And I've always said, does it have its challenges? Yes, it does. But do we reject it in totality? No, we can be able to say, these are the things. And there is someone that we always forget about in this whole conversation, and that person is the parliament. The parliament must address all the challenges that Truth has just talked about. That what is the cost of this? Will it be able to get, are we getting value for money? We have parliamentary committees. We have the parliament that has been given that power by the people to be able to do that. So they must be able to be called to order as well, just to ensure that everything, because most of the time, when we only depend on narratives which are sponsored by opposition, I have not seen in this country since I was born, and I was born some while ago, where opposition has praised government and said, wow, alas, finally, government has done this. All narratives sponsored by the opposition will always be against government for the interest of opposition, not for the interest of the people. And that's why every time the shoe changes, you feel like, are we in the same battlefield? Because at the end of the day, the government people will move to opposition, and then they will speak the language of opposition. Tomorrow, these same people will be in government, and the ones in government will be in opposition, and the language of opposition will continue being the same.